Well, welcome back to the Life on Cars. Hope you're all well. And in today's episode, I'm going to show you 3 potential rust damp traps on the MR2 that need checking out, cleaning out, and a bit of preventative maintenance to make sure you don't get any corrosion starting in these 3 areas. So come on, let's have a look. Let's go. Check this out, guys. Oh dear. This hasn't been off for a long time. There's even like a build-up of crud there in the corner. But not only that, we do have a fine collection of organic matter. Down inside the opening there for the wipers. So, do you know what, I was thinking of just giving this scuttle panel a wipe over, but I'm kind of glad I've removed it now because we don't want all this retaining moisture forever, do we? What? See that there, guys? This has got an electrical connection going on to the windscreen, and I think it's because it's got an aerial. Can you see there? Those 2 green lines. I think it's got some kind of radio aerial in the windscreen, which is probably a JDM thing, I think. You guys might know, because it does have a normal aerial in the back as well. Anyway, I think it's time to get the Hoover out. So here we are then, a couple of hours later. Why is this an important job to do then on an old MR2? Well, as well as obviously prevent any possible corrosion down there, it's a good chance that for you to inspect your wiper linkages and give everything a damn good clean. The main reason is that the MR2, this is the entrance for the cabin for the air to come in. So underneath there is the intake for the blower fan. So if I'd have left all those leaves and things in there, there's a good chance that eventually they'd have been sucked into the air intake. Let's see if we can see that with a light. There it is. There's the air intake for the blower fan that blows air into the inside of the car. You can see Toyota have raised the lip so that water and things tend not to go down there. But yeah, if you've got loads and loads of leaves and things trapped in there, there's a good chance you could end up getting water down there. So yeah, it was a worthwhile job, this, and quite satisfying as well. The back of this seal was absolutely ingrained as well with dirt. All along the edge of the windscreen was really bad. And it was a good opportunity to clean all the trim, the scuttle panel and everything, and the wipers. So I'll show you how it all goes back together. The other thing you might want to do before you put it back together is to just use a bit of silicone lubricant on the ball joints for the wiper mechanism. What I find is if you turn it on, you can get to the end ones. There we are. You'll feel it locate when it finds its right place. All the screws will line up. So once you've got all this back together, the other thing to consider next time you're working under the wheel arch is if there's been a lot of leaves in here, they will have made their way down to the bottom of the wing. Now if you want to protect the life of your wing, if your wings are in good condition, they're not rusty, then you may want to pop your wheel arch liner out at the bottom like I've done here. Now, it's fairly easy. There's a 10mm under here, and then there's a couple of screws, and then you probably just need that one out as well. On mine there was this trim thing that went on there, but the reason I'm doing this is because I'm working on the wheel arch, sorting the brakes out, and while the car's up, it's a good opportunity to get behind here, and you'll see why. So let me just get that out of the way and I'll get a light in there. So this is what I found in mine. Now if you leave that, get it? Leaf? If you leave that, it's going to basically get wet when it rains, and then it'll start to, this will never dry out, and it'll start to rot the bottom of your wing out. So, I mean, how the hell that piece of polystyrene's got in there, I really don't know. But it was. But yeah, there's a lot of crap which we can suck out with the Hoover, and then we can even get in there with some anti-corrosion, something like wax oil, which is what I'm going to do. But yeah, I mean, the bottom of my wing is lovely, so I want it to stay that way. So yeah, top tip, Mk2 MR2, pop the bottom of your wheel arch liners out on the front and have a vacuum out. Let's get it done. Right, there we are, look, all cleaned out. bits. So I'm just going to put some wax oil in there now. Today on Life on Cars, Paul removed 2 screws. And put them back in. Marvellous. Now we know there's no rubbish behind there and all this edge is nice and clean. Top job. So the last place, what we need to take care of for corrosion reasons, is the famous foam that lives in the sills on these. And as you can see, there's a fair bit to take out. Makes life easier though. I've taken the seat out anyway because I'm doing some deep cleaning. And I'm on the driver's side at the moment here in the UK. You've got to take out the storage box. And you have to take off this trim just behind the door here where the seatbelt is. And what we're looking for here is that piece of sponge down there, which goes into the sill. So, oops. Let's put that light somewhere. Stay. So that piece of sponge there, the top one, that one can stay in. But what we've got is we've got this piece here, which goes down into the sill, which isn't a very good idea. So I'm going to carefully pull that out now. So here it comes, and if you're lucky, you can get it out in one piece. And that's it there. So it kind of went down, and as you can see, it kind of goes down. And that big lump there, which I'm pleased to say is dry on my car, because my car is a bit of a survivor and we don't have any problems with water in the sills. But no, I mean, it's not a good idea to have a lump of sponge like that down in the sill. So unfortunately there's one of these on both sides, so while I'm working on this side I just thought I'd get that out and get rid of it. So there you go, get the sponge out of your sills. Well, there we go then. I hope you MR2 owners got something out of that, and you may decide to check your car in those 3 areas. For me, the one that was quite shocking was down the bottom of the wing, where things can gather down there and potentially rot the bottom of the wing out. And I was quite surprised how much debris was underneath the scuttle panel. But what were Toyota thinking as well when they put that sponge in the sills there? They had an obsession at the time with putting sponge in areas that really they shouldn't have been putting sponge in, because we all know sponge retains moisture. I think they did it on the Mark 1 MR2 as well. I think they ended up putting sponge in between the panels under the back arches and things like that. So yeah, watch out for that, and I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, give us a like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. Check out the playlist for the MR2, or have a look around the channel. There might be something you find interesting. Take care, and there'll be more episodes coming again very soon on Life on Cars. Bye bye now. Bye bye.